Hi, welcome to this small world tutorial. In fact, I'm planning to transform this SYMA X11 into an FPV platform. So, I will use as a VTX this TX5823. Well, if I can take it like this, taking from range video, if I'm not wrong. Basically, it's a 200 milliwatts VTX. So in order to gain some weight, I will remove the metallic cover. So I will use this machine. No, it's a desolder machine. So it will help to remove this soldered point there. There are two at least on each corner. So and after it will be more easy to remove this metallic cover. So I will need this video transmitter. Okay, it's an efficient working on Bain E, if I'm not wrong, not the Boscam one, but more the Fat Shark. I will use this very tiny 5.8 gigahertz cloverleaf antenna. It's coming from FPVOB. Okay, it's very light, it's close to 1 gram, especially if I manage to cut a part of this cable. What I will need this Pololu voltage regulator. It's a step down or step up. I will use in step down because I will power all my camera and my video transmitter at 3.885 because it's the nominal voltage to have a clear image video, and at the lower voltage as possible, so it will reduce the emitted heat. What I need also a camera. Okay, I will use this MC. I will unsolder this wire, but I will use this MC 900 A, which is a 90 degrees field of view, a very good light sensibility. So I will try to install it on the front. So I think I will insert at least most of the lens mount outside the SYMA. Okay, only this rear part will be inside the quadcopter. So I will need also this 12.25mm mini GST connector, a female one. Okay, I will solder on the main lead of the quadcopter, and this male one to the in the input of the Pololu. So in these cases I will be able to turn off or on the FPV part. Okay, and what also I will need is probably this very important electrical liquid tape, very efficient to isolate to the shortcuts, and digital multimeters to measure, for example, the 3.8 volts. Okay, I'm using this machine to okay, as you can see, I managed to open at least 2 points, so now it's almost open, so you have to go slowly, and okay, it's now open like this. So be careful to not damage any things on the border, but use a very thin tweezer and very gently pop out the external border. Okay, and you should achieve access to the main video transmitter. Okay, so this is the first steps, and you will save close to 1 gram, 1 gram 2, so it's not bad at all. The next step is to unscrew the bottom part of the quadcopter. So you have to disassemble. First I will remove the batteries. You have to remove these 4 screws, and you will access to the bottom part. So study several solutions to install the video transmitter, but I guess I will take the simplest one to install in the actual free place of the X11C version. So you have a free spaces to install the camera of the C version, but I will use this extra free space to install the video transmitter and the voltage regulator. So only 2 screw. Be aware to not lose them. Use a tweezer. Okay. Oops. Force. And the last one. Okay. So you will access to this part, and here I will unscrew this white sorry, this 4 screw to access to this white part and install below this one. So I unscrew the 1 and I can access to the bottom part. So now my plan is to, of course, install the camera here. So probably I will need to enlarge the actual hole to welcome this larger model. For sure I will need to enlarge little bit because it's not entering actually, and I hope that the video transmitter will be able to have a seat on the bottom. I hope that seems should be possible, not completely sure, and I will be able to install, well, more or less okay, should be more or less okay. So I need also free spaces to welcome the voltage regulator. So it's it will be, I think it will be okay. So as you can see here you have some small notch there preventing to insert completely the VTX. So I will cut gently this plastic, and I hope that I will be able to insert more easily the video transmitter more deep inside the canopy. Okay, like this. So gently use this part. Okay, like this. I can cut more here. And that. Okay. Like this. More or less okay. Have to clean with some sandpaper eventually. But I think it will be already okay. So I hope now, yes, as expected, now the video transmitter is completely well sitting on the bottom part of the battery bay. So without any problem I can install the battery mount on top. So I think I've got also enough spaces to insert the the voltage regulator there. So this part. So here is my plane to install more or less like this, or I'm not completely sure. So the backward, at least the video transmitter, and maybe like this, the voltage regulator. I want to access to the small potentiometer in order to tune. Well, I will tune, of course, offline, well, without the VTX plugged, so you have to do it with digital multimeter. And well, I think and I need some place to install the camera module. Should be more or less okay. Well, I don't know, maybe like this. So I will use also some electrical liquid tape to isolate everything, but let's say like this. Yes, it's still fitting, so it should be okay in terms of spaces, so it's a good news. Now I will enlarge the hole to welcome the camera with a Dremel like this, and it will be okay. Okay, I cut the wire to access to the camera. The camera itself is scaling 2.6 grams, so well, not bad, but maybe it's a 90 degrees field of view, so it's not bad. So I will need to enlarge the actual hole. So actually I will more try to focus on the bottom part here to gain. Well, I will try to gain everywhere, but more on the bottom part here to enlarge. So I will use this Dremel, and hope it will be successfully. So I can also cut this plastic here. Little by little I will also gain some weight. Okay, I will start to drill the machine, so I don't know. Wow, should be not bad already. So maybe it's already entering, more or less. Just a few again, not so far, just need a little bit more works. So be aware to not go too far. Perfect circle, but should be already not bad. Can work more on this side, but so be slowly and gently. Okay, so already not bad like this, and it should enter like this. What is blocking? Yes, okay, it's entering now, so it's a good news. So now it's even more in a solid position. Not bad. Okay, like this is not bad. So to adapt the camera, because only a small part entered in the canopy, I will need to cut this part of the battery bay. Okay, so at least all this part should be cut. Okay, and the battery will be automatically locked by the camera. Okay, I finished to cut the battery base, so now I can install the well, I will be able to install on top like this. The battery can be still inserted, and I managed to save close to 0.5 grams with the by cutting the different element of the battery bay and remove the fake camera lens. So let's continue. So I already saved 0.5. Probably I can do better. Okay, I prepare the first cable. So ending with the male, I will install it on the step down. Okay, on the V input of the step down. So it will be the first ground, and I cut some very two tiny cable to link with the video transmitter. So I need only a short one. So I will share the ground with this one, and also share the ground with the input camera, the black here. So you need to install 3 ground wire on the ground of this step down. So it's a little bit tricky, but it can be possible. So basically you have to install everything first. Okay, like this. So this one have to be inserted on the ground like this. Okay, and after this one more on the top, for example. So you have to pre-install everything. It's a little bit tricky. Okay, but it can be done. Or you can just solder on top, as you prefer. So next goal is to first install this tiny wire, and after why not solder the cable, and at the end the camera. Well, before to install the to solder to the VTX, also I will tune the voltage regulator to 3.85 volt. Okay, so I finished the job to soldering. Okay, so as you can see, this wire will be my input. Well, I will connect to the main link coming from the battery, and derivated 2 wire like this will be connected to the video transmitter. So I already tuned the Pololo to output 3.85 volt. So for me, in my point of view, is the right voltage to remove any white stripe interferences and letting the VTX not to warm so much. So at this wire or extremities have 3.85, and it will power also the camera with such voltage. So we'll need now to solder this one, and this one to the video transmitter. So, and after, well, it's almost finished, just to reassemble everything. Well, before to solder, I will first put some liquid electrical tape on the contact, avoiding any shortcuts during installation. So I will install some here. Like this, and then the other side, of course. So don't be afraid to install some. It's not a drama if you put too much. Okay, it smells not so good, but it's like this. So you have to wait that it's finished to become solid. Okay, so wait 5 minutes and it will be okay. Okay, I managed to solder almost everything. As you can see, I solder the video, the white, the yellow, the video pin there, and the Pololo output is on the +5 here, and I took this ground here. Okay, so I will start to isolate everything with some liquid electrical tape. Okay, and after cover this part. So first I will install electrical plate here to consolidate everything. While the electrical tape is drying, I will install this connector. Okay, it's in order to plug after in the video transmitter, and I will solder here. Okay, so now in these cases I will be able to turn on off the FPV parts like this. So just solder now. Okay, as you can see, the camera plus the Pololu and the VTX plus cable is actually 5.4 grams, and I will need to add at least a part of the antenna, so should be well, something like 6.5 grams, I guess, because there is a plastic and I will cut part of this antenna. So well, not bad. And well, and I have to also add the extra weight of the result of the soldering. I also solder this cable, so I had that less than 7 grams to install the video transmitter. Okay, the next step is to install, well, to pre-install the antenna. So actually this is the maximum length of the mini cloverleaf antenna. So I drill, well, with the tweezer a small hole. So I'm of course trying to centerize the hole to avoid pops, and the idea after is to when I will close everything to solder. It will be the most trickiest part, that I will need to install the VTX and to start to solder directly the antenna, because through the with the antenna pre-installed, because I have no choice except to cut here, but that I don't want. So well, so I will continue now. Okay, since the antenna will be soldered in the left part like this, if I'm not wrong. Okay, ground, antenna and ground, so it will be soldered in the 3 first pin there. So, and since the battery bay will be over, I will cut this part to access after to install the cable of the antenna. So I will cut like this. Okay. Okay. And probably also a little bit like this. So in these cases there will be some free spaces in the battery bay, so you still be able to welcome the battery, is not a problem at all. So in these cases I hope that the wire for the antenna will be free of sex. I will cut a bit again to never. Okay, like this it will be more clear. So I'm preparing the antenna, so I cut first the external connector isolant, and I'm tweezing the external one to prepare, and after I will need to remove also the internal part of the connector. So it's not the right tools, but oops. So go gently. It's not the perfect tools, of course, but okay. So now it's okay. It's done. I've got the internal connector prepared like this, and I will use some flux to pre-install everything, and it will be ready to solder in this part here. Okay, so I will make a kind of fork. Something like this, and prepare for the soldering job. So I will use a soldering iron and to pre-install everything. So now I solder, and I will insert in the hole because I have no choice. So now you have to close everything, to joint everything. I hope the hole is large enough, should be. Okay, so it's passed, and now I will separate everything again. One, okay, and two ground and the lead wire and center. So this is the most tricky part. Now I will have to solder something like this. So I will be good if I can hold everything, or first to install the top canopy. Yes, probably I will do that. Pre-install everything. Lock. Well, no, it's not. It will be hard to solder after. So I won't have the choice to solder right now. And as you can see, it should be okay. I don't know how many. I'm planning after to bend the antenna like this, because the battery need to pass through. So I need to bend. So probably the antenna won't be like this at the end. Maximum 8, external 8 weight. Okay, I end with the soldering jobs. So as you can see, it's installed more or less correctly. So, but it's very weak. So first I will check the system by power with battery. So I will connect to this wire there. Okay, connect the system, and after power with the battery there. And of course we check with the video receiver. Tune on the default channel because I didn't install any micro dip switch. So in this band range should be, I can't remember well the frequency. Okay, before to remount everything, so I make a test. So as you can see, well, the camera is working, the FPV, so it's okay, the signal should be okay. I should test with the matter interference, but should be without any interference. I will check now. So as you can see, maybe if I'm spinning the motors, no interferences at all appearing. So it's good news, the polar is working well. So sounds good. Okay, finally I will try to install the video receiver, transmitter, sorry, more on the upper part, so like this. So I will try to press and optimize the stuff. So what I will decide is probably to shift a little bit the battery bay, and what I have to do is to well, to cut part of this red part here. I will cut to access to this part, so it will be better. So I will use my more like this. Smell line, yeah, and okay. So I think it will be better to welcome the last part. Sorry. So like this is much better. So maybe I can extend a little bit the rear part. Okay. So finally I can also probably cut this rear part because it is useless and it's removing some weight. So it's not bad at all. Okay, so by this way I hope that now the VTX can be inserted correctly. So now I try to install everything. As you can see, it's almost done. well, I think the upper part can be screwed like this, and well, if I'm closing carefully, I think I will be able to lock everything. So, and by this way the battery can be inserted like this. Okay, so I have to optimize a little bit the wire on bottom, but it should be okay. I will try to optimize also the spaces required by the combo of the video transmitter and the in the polo loop. So before to lock, I will use some liquid electrical tape to isolate the voltage regulator located on top. Okay, with the bottom part of the main PCB. Okay, so in order to avoid any shortcuts eventually, so it's good to isolate everything with such liquid electrical tape. I will try to free the at least the potentiometer of the voltage regulator in case where I need to adjust the voltage. So I remind that I use 3.85 volt. Okay, so maybe I can install more, and it will compact everything. So it's adding a little bit extra weight, but on the other hand I also remove some weight. So okay, you be aware with such product is do not press a long time, because it can be not very good for the heels. So open the room with fresh air. Okay, I finished to reassemble everything. So as you can see now, the battery is on the bottom part. Okay, so it's fitting. Wow, I have to force a bit on the screw, but it should be okay. So well, nice. Maybe I will be able to reduce the antenna length. So because with this new option, probably I will reopen and shortcut a bit the antenna, because the 5.8 GHz is a little bit big, but it's okay. So I will save again some weight, but it's quite light. And I will show that. Oh, 37 grams, so great. So it's not bad at all. So including the video transmitter and all, so it's very good. So maybe I can save 1 gram more. So I will make a small demo flight now.